sneak in some high-speed Hellions, and it's not working. They were rejected by a series of tanks and Marines, and it looks as though
Haas is taking the back angle again and pushing up with some heavy metal this time. A lot more Marauders in the mix. He's opted for that this time around. And he's building turrets right down the center of that.
Yeah, these tanks are in big trouble. Kaz's tanks at the lower bottom of the map are getting beat up by a series of Thors and tanks.
He's going to be trying to take the gold, and I don't think it's a good time to do that.
Well, I think Goody is going to secure it. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's going to... he's got an extra command center.
And basically 2, 4, 6, 8. Kaz is moving forward with 10 tanks. Goody only has 4 tanks and 3 Thors. Some of the Thors are badly damaged. And now Kaz does have the Viking that Goody does not have.
If you could get that watchtower to give him the vision, that would be exactly what's in order.
Yep.
Does he have a +1 vehicle weapon yet? No.
Goody's at +1 weapon upgrade on the vehicles. Kaz doesn't have, like you said, doesn't have any upgrade. Kaz has got 20 tanks, 13 Marines, 1 Viking, 13 Marauders. Goody, on the other hand, has got 14 tanks, 3 Thors, 9 Hellions, 1 Marine. No need for stand back. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, he's managed to secure that. He might be able to push. He's got an expansion coming up. Might be able to pick that off real quick. He's going to have to cancel it, or he's going to lose those 400 minerals.
And it looks like he canceled it. Yeah, he canceled.
Yeah, he got it right back.
Kaz is up to 200 unit count. Goody's at 162. And Goody's just going to go straight through. He's going straight at the siege tanks with his tanks and Thors. He wants to go right through the middle.
I hope I see what I'm seeing. We're putting down additional starports for Kaz. Oh, please, let me be right.
Well, Kaz has secured the gold mineral expansion, so Kaz is now running off of essentially 4 bases. Kaz's main base has been mined out. Goody's main base is still got some resources left. But essentially, Kaz's economy is like double Goody's economy.
60 harvesters to 52.
But he's got the gold, and you know what I mean? Like, Kaz is sitting in a very commanding position with 3 essentially unmined bases that he's now able to use. I think Goody's going to move forward, and he's going to lay down some mules.
And there's a big push going down in the center here, but ooh, that's a lot of tanks. And they just sieged all in range. Get that watchtower. That's going to make the difference for that vision. And look at him; he's holding it with the largest unit he can, just so he can maintain that vision. And GG's out of it. Couldn't break out of the contain.
So it looks like Empire Kaz takes the win there, gets the point, ties the game, and we're going into game number...
Excellent map choice for Kaz.
Game number 3, yeah.
I think this turned out exactly the way that he was planning.
Yeah, you think the narrow passageways did the trick for those, allowing his Marines to actually go toe-to-toe with a Thor or 2?
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, you don't want 6 Thors to spread out, and he could never do that because of the narrow passageways.
All right, so we will get the invite on the next game.
We're looking at 1-1, aren't we?
That's right, 1-1. Once this game gets going, then we're going to be... And
I think Goody won yesterday's Craft Cup, so Goody's winning everything.
I am here, guys. I am sorry I'm not talking as much. I'm quite I'm quite tired. Quite fail. Maybe the same thing as of now.
Well, eventually everybody's got to get tired.
Yeah, that's true.
8 hours is pretty superhuman, if you ask me. You guys have been doing a pretty damn good job if you've been at this that long.
Started at 1 a.m. It's now almost 9. So here we go. The game should be going off here in just a few seconds.
And we kind of did the 1 a.m. thing on pretty short notice. There was no English caster for this SC2RU.TV event, and it looked, I mean, the players are great. So we decided to go for it and cast the games.
It's been fun. It's been fantastic.
Join in on me, guys.
All right, I was just about to ask the admin. Cool.
And there's not much space, guys. Please hurry up.
I am in.
I don't have this map.
Did you make it?
Zomax
Okay.
is
I did.
in. Sweet.
Great.
I made it, but I can bow out if needed.
No, it's fine.
BBT. It's a chess game.
That's right. This will be game number 3 of this best of 5 series. Here we go. The countdown has begun. We're ready to get into this next game at the SC2TV.RU Invitational event. We got Empire Cause facing Goody right now. It's going to be a TVT on Lost Temple. That's right, guys. I said Lost Temple. It is 1-1 right now. It is a best of 5 series. Thanks for joining us in Balance.tv. Jim Raynor and Zomax are going to go ahead and take it away.
All right. Well, we've got. They changed their color. Nope. Cost is still in the yellow, and Goody is in the purple. And we've got cross positions on the map, which is probably really good for both of these players. But I wonder how many times we're going to see tanks up on ridges in this match.
That's a good question. And spawning as far away as they have, I mean, they could easily cut this entire map in half, possibly. We could be here for an hour.
We could be here for a long time.
Yep.
We're in for a marathon unless somebody pulls some awesome tactics out, because I don't think any of these boys are going to make any mistakes early on.
Yeah, it's a best 2 out of 3 series, so this is it. The winner of this game will move on to the finals and fight for $400. The loser will fight for 3rd place and $100.
No one's really losing in that one, eh?
True. And Goody, no matter what happens, Goody's in the Craft Cup King of the Month. So later on today, right here on IMBA TV, Goody will be fighting for $250. After all this blabbering about the details of how the playoff systems work in the King of the Month and the King of the Month and the SC2TV.RU event, after all this blabbering, we finally have some scouting. You want to take it from here, Zomax?
Absolutely. We see it looks like Goody is pulling ahead by 1 SCV pretty early in the game. The Empire Cost might have
misclicked, maybe.
Yeah, he might have misclicked. He's at least 15 seconds behind on his SCV production. And for a guy who plays an economic game, that's going to be a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. And he's been playing for a few hours, just like we've been casting for a few hours, so he could just be tired. Now, notice Goody has built a refinery. He is mining from it. However, notice that Empire Cause does not have a refinery. He is just building a barracks. Empire Cause may be intent on a fast expansion build. And Goody continues with a very standard build of his own. It is pretty standard to get the single barracks, get a refinery, and then, decide between an extra barracks or 2 or a factory. There is the Empire Cause's fast expansion off of 1 barracks. And Goody has spotted that expansion, so he knows what he's up against.
Yeah, absolutely. This is
and he knows
interesting to see what he drops down. Yeah. See what he drops down in the next 2 seconds. And, Cost has not scouted him yet.
I know.
Playing just very blind.
Yep. So let's see what Goody's up to. Let's see his next decision. Orbital, command, and barracks up. Nothing coming out of it.
Goody is going to counter-expand.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit late. And he's going to opt to float it down there instead of build it in position. I'm not really sure why he did that one. He must be feeling a little bit... I'm not sure that he should be afraid of just building in place. He can lose a couple extra seconds as well.
Cause is getting a 2nd barracks and a refinery. The barracks of Cause that is completed continues to pump out Marines. If we take a look at the unit counting station at this point, both players at 18 workers. Cause at 3 Marines, Goody at 2 Marines. A factory going down for Goody, did you mention that? Or
No, you've
okay.
just started talking on the way. We got a bunker going down to the watchtower. This is someplace that he wants to
That's
not.
interesting.
He's splitting the map already.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fascinating choice.
I believe the reason why Blizzard removed this map from the map pool is because they thought it was too easy for players to do exactly what they're talking about. This watchtower gives clear illumination of any by-ground attacks from any direction that they have, and it's just too easy for the players to pick their sides of the maps and then drag a game out longer than is comfortable for most.
All right, Goody's expansion command center is being converted to an orbital command while it remains in his main base. Goody has added a tech lab to his barracks and is picking it up and floating it away. And replacing it with the tech lab will now be attached to a factory. Surprise, surprise! Goody's got a factory with a tech lab on it. When did I see that?
Here comes a Hellion scout, going to catch some fire from this bunker. Oh, and look at it! He's popping that Marine in and out for spy.
Interesting, and starport for Goody as well. And the Hellion is going to go the long way around. And it will make it.
And he's going to get intercepted by these Marines.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's going to get too much scouting information. But there's always a scan if he's that worried. A little bit of a supply block coming out of Kos right now. He's stuck at 46-46, and he's got a tank on the way.
And here comes that Hellion. It is going to sneak in and do a little bit of damage. Not much. He's going to have to back off again. He does see all these Marines, which is a helpful piece of information. Goody is now up to 30 harvesters mining from 2 bases and 4 refineries. So Goody is once again gobbling up the Vespin gas like it's going out of style. A second and a third factory are being built by Goody as well.
Towers are going up in Kos's mineral line. He's anticipating some sort of drop play.
Yep, could be.
All over his base, actually, and Goody is doing none the such.
Goody really likes to do that, I've noticed, and we saw it in that game, too, where he likes to have this giant, massive army, and then he's got one dropship filled with Hellions, basically terrorizing you.
And there's a cute trick. He's got his barracks up on top of the high ground. He's probably going to park a tank right at the bottom near that refinery so that he gets Torai lagging.
Dude.
And Jim, steady your camera.
All right.
Jim. Thanks.
All right, I didn't know the camera was on me. I thought it was on Zomax. In any event, 2 barracks, 1 factory, 1 starport for Kaz. And Kaz is getting his 3rd and 4th refinery. No siege tank upgrade yet for Kaz. If we take a look at
pulling ahead in the SCV count, he's got 43 to 41 right now, and bam, there it goes, 43 to 43. So we're equal on almost everything income-wise. They both have 4 gases saturated right now, and they are muling as those Terrans tend to do.
Yep,
but we got a push out across the center of the map coming. He's got his 2 Vikings ready, and he doesn't really have his army in position yet. 2 Vikings against 1. He might be able to grab that. Oh, there's a second Viking.
Now he does have, both players have siege tank upgrade. And definitely Goody has got more tanks.
Yeah.
And he took 1. No, he's going to have to back off. Goody will have to back off with these Vikings. And we see more Hellions coming out now. 4, count them, 4 factories for Goody, with 2 of them with Tech Lab add-on.
I think we're going to see... No, just as I say that, they're throwing down more mules. I was thinking they were going to start saving up some energy for scans when these Vikings start getting shot at. But we are seeing your classic TVT right here. Your Viking tank.
And Goody's out there fishing for Vikings. And nice stim pack. He tried